What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of the RoKo Bros. I'm Ed, he's Dave, and today we're doing Tokyo Revengers episode 12.
Yeah, it was a clusterfuck of, and it's not a bad thing in this case. It was just things got a little bit too good. Things went a little bit too smoothly, and people are alive. A lot of people are alive, and if I know anything about butterfly effects, chaos ensues.
Yeah. They changed the whole timeline. 3 folks that were supposed to be dead is now alive. That's a lot of fucking with the timeline.
And Akun is not the same person that he was.
Akun is no longer any help. Like in the future, no, this thing like he done left the whole thing, found living his dream, trying to live his best life.
Last time he was tatted up, haircut, had like the ball in his life, ladies everywhere, and he goes to the roof.
Deuces. He jumped from that life because that was at that. I know. I'm like, it's not good.
And it wasn't even reported in the news. It was just like, well, let me keep on moving.
No, they just kept it moving. They was like, that nigga is crazy. He worked for it, so it just kept it moving.
I'm keeping my eyes out for the pinstripe dude with the glasses out, looking like Ashita, or the evil version of Ashita, or Ashita's dad in that case. But
yes. Okay, yeah. Just in time to see this flashback that we've already seen before. I don't want to miss any pertinent information.
Then he is in the past, and now he's supposed to be in the future. Okay. We got some time. Proud of himself.
Proud. He feeling himself. And we are too.
Yeah. We had no faith in him.
No. Yes. Trash amnesia.
Until she has a boyfriend, all this other stuff. Then you're like, damn, my heart.
Yeah, no. It's like, at the end of the day, you still did it. And like, you get the option to see her now, which it wasn't there before. Still staying in the same place.
Right.
I mean,
I got nothing, let it ride.
Yeah, and so we got some good scenes with Naoto and talking as they were driving. Okay, having this little more bonding moment where they,
Let me know when we miss something important.
I don't know. There's so much importance that just happened. Like,
I got answers to questions.
It's like we still haven't seen Hina yet. They're just still happy that they're going to see her, and that's cool.
She was referred to as trash.
Yeah, but he's come a long way now, and that is something that we saw. We've seen the previous 11 episodes of his journey, and he's come a long way, and it's good to get this scene with
them driving down the street. It's just them alone. It's been a long time since they've seen each other.
Yeah. It's been a long journey, and it's a sigh of relief now.
I don't know. I mean, maybe I still don't know how he knows that he came in from the past and he feels it.
I mean, if nothing ever happened and they were never in that situation, how did he know how to call him?
Yeah,
but hey,
who cares? We're focused on the important stuff. Damn. 12 years since y'all broke up. Damn.
To the day, no. Damn, she a teacher too? Not this music.
Oh, Not the brother just sitting there. Have a good roll.
I'm like, Takemichi.
I mean, it was, for you, that was yesterday.
Yeah, but for her, it's been 12 years, and it's like, you don't know how y'all broke up.
Yeah. You don't know why.
Mm-mm.
Or does he? Wait.
Oh, shit.
Wait,
Oh, damn.
Does his memories change? Can he remember?
That's a good question. That's a very good question. I don't know. Because, like, his memories about what happened, like, now, are they now different? Because, like, what was the original reason they broke up? Before, like, he could go back in the past. Yeah.
Come on.
God, no. No. That's bullshit. You just scared. I mean, he's a good reason to be scared. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like,
It has been 12 years.
But you turning yourself away because you don't believe that you can just open it and have it go good. Like, you don't believe that.
I mean, it's true. I would have figured that it's just weird.
I know you get to show up, hey, what's up? Like, here's this guy from like 12 years before.
26-year-old guy from 12 years before. At your front door, your brother. I mean, but her brother's there. So
yeah, the brother's there is like, he's going to run the brother's going to run the option, bro. And be like, hey, I'm ready. Yeah, he's, yes. Damn, bro.
Why'd you walk?
Yes, there was an elevator. Why did he? Of course he.
Damn, she should have too.
Yeah. She did not expect to see that.
Still wearing his necklace.
Yeah.
Know who he is. Happy to see you. So I expected this. I'm like, why did y'all break up?
Yeah, we need to know the reason.
Oh,
bruh, stop.
Yeah.
He just stuck in the middle. I mean, no, stop.
He's giving you the play. I'll do your Uber, son.
Bruh, no, this man Naoto is like, he's very appreciative that you saved his sister.
He's like, I'm trying to get you in there, bro.
Run first, bro.
Why didn't you sit in the back?
Why didn't he sit in the back? Why didn't he?
He is a detective.
They do have a job. Hey.
Left him with the. I mean,
Bruh.
yeah.
I mean, this is also true. Y'all are grown.
Who's a good? Well, obviously she has to drive, right? It's her brother's car.
Yeah. Like, he ain't got no register, no damn insurance. He work at the grocery store. Like, man. You can buy that wheel.
Is this where the fight took place?
Huh. That's a good question. Oh no. Seemed like it's just a
Random pier.
Yeah. But that's a great place to walk and talk and stuff.
It is. What?
Wow. What the fuck? Oh shit.
Whoa.
Oh shit.
独り言変なやつ
You're not
ま
in
とめてやっちまおうと思う。
No, stop. Stop.
Oh, Zobo!
Stop.
Punishment and sin.
No.
でメビウスが仕切ってる。あんまだ。
Bruh, stop.
Did you hear what he said? He's gonna take care of both of you at once.
嫌な
Bruh.
Where's Hina?
No, wow.
物乗ってねえじゃん。
Wow.
That's registering now?
Oh shit. Yeah. They gonna blow up the car.
Don't do it, bro. Don't do it, bro.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
They're not.
What? No,
They-
bruh, I don't know. Hopefully they don't do that. No, what the? Bruh, stop. Stop. Stop.
There's no way
No,
you're
he
going
can't
to make
He
it.
can't make it. Yo, stop. What the? Oh my god. Yo, shit. Stop.
お前
Who is that?
なんでお前が乗って
Why was he supposed to be in the car?
Oh,
Akun,
Akun!
destined to put
Stop!
a hit on you.
Stop.
ここに
Akun
my
just
God.
destined to die.
Yo, Akun.
こうなっちまったんだろういつか
What the fuck?
こうなっちまったんだろ
No, he's still trapped. He's still trapped.
兵隊だ
You don't get away from the man.
Bruh.
言ってる
Yo, this is fucking crazy.
美容師だろ盗難なんて関係ねえはずじゃん
That wasn't. No, that wasn't real. He saw what he wanted to see.
やめろよ
Or he knew
Bruh.
the history.
助けてくれ
Please say, he keeps
Telling
telling
him
him.
save everyone.
キムシの
No, he gonna keep hearing the same shit if he don't do what he gotta do to save her.
それじゃあまた同じ
Go check on Hina.
やってねえじゃん
Oh God, check on Hina.
Check on Hina. I mean, he do need to do that, but yo, stop! Stop! Yo! What the fuck? No, bruh! Any hope, bruh, is stop! Yo, they gonna show, bruh, no. This is one of those anime. Bruh, no, wait, how is she?
Whoa.
No.
Yeah. No, he should
How
have
is he-
checked on Hina.
He gotta get, how can he get her out of there?
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, Takamichi.
You can do it.
Come on, Takamichi. Leg switch.
ここから出るぞ喋ってる
Yeah, you gotta leave.
こっちも爆発しちまう私なんか
Oh no! Stop! Stop it! Stop it! Oh my god.
Not the slow death, bro. Come
Bruh,
on.
stop. Why are they doing it? Bruh, no. No. Like,
愛してる
bruh,
I mean,
stop.
that's the beautiful thing.
Yes.
And he has to fight harder than him right now.
Yeah.
やだ
But he gotta feel like,
That's a lot of strength.
bruh,
Strong.
she's strong. All that adrenaline.
いいだ
Now he's getting rocked by these explosions, bro.
Bruh. The heat, the force, oh my god. Yo, this is horrible.
And you know who did it.
You know exactly who did it.
You might have to kill Aku yourself.
Not even,
Honestly.
really, honestly, I mean, yes, but I'm thinking Kasaki. I think you got
Yeah, Kasaki.
like, But you gotta.
At
It all
this
starts.
rate, even when you come back,
But no, it's like Kasaki, Hanma. You gotta take care of these niggas.
I mean, like,
Cause it's like Akun is scared of those dudes,
yeah, but you see what
and he gotta save everybody.
You see the choice he's gonna choose every time. Akun's gonna choose the fear.
Yo, he's gonna choose the fear each time, but he's still gonna try to save Akun. And the way you do that, I feel like you're gonna take Kisaki out.
I'm just saying, much like Payon didn't
If
deserve
it's not,
to be there.
if it's not Akun, it's gonna be somebody else.
You right? Maybe. I don't know. I'm gonna be the head of top. I mean,
Okay,
that is
that's
how you
another
make
way.
it.
Yeah, it's just like.
I mean, the first half of this episode was weak sauce, but the last episode, latter half,
Nah, they no. It was a masterful like use of like, okay, let's bring in this like lull shit to like ramp this shit up and give us like going rocketing in the next half of this season. You know, because like they had to bring us back. We thought everything was safe. We know there's like 12 more episodes of this shit, and it's just like, no, this shit
it just
ramped up
It
crazy.
hit the left turn too super. I mean, this is what they were doing in earlier episodes. I just wasn't expecting this one. I was like, damn, bro, we just gonna go through this whole thing. He's just messing around. And I'm like, damn, if you actually would have said what you had to say at the pier, y'all wouldn't have been at the car. But at the end of the day, when Akun seen you, it was just a matter of like, oh, this nigga's here. I think he's back from the past. Because they have to know. When they say you're supposed to be in the car,
Yeah.
you're supposed to be. Why? And then when he walked up, I'm like, why aren't you in the car? Damn, I could have killed both of y'all then. And he's just talking that shit.
And he doesn't do it. The thing is, he doesn't do it now. If it was just important for Takamichi to just be dead, I mean, Hanma could have killed him right there. It's the way that he's supposed to die.
Well, maybe.
No, because no. Okay, so the first thing we find out Akun is the one that pushes Takamichi. Takamichi gets saved by Naoto. Like, but first Takamichi dies. Like he's about to die.
Well, that's after the Hina thing. So Hina dies, he goes to the train station, and then they try and push Takamichi. So then you're like, why is that?
So the important thing needs to be that the important thing is that Hina's supposed to die and Takamichi's supposed to die. And that timeline, it had been 12 years, he had never seen her again. But that's the shit that cascaded these events to go and start. So it's like, my thing is, I think that it's like, it's not only like Akun, it's not only like that Hina died, it's that Akun is supposed to be the one that kills Takamichi, whether Hina's there or not.
It's like, I'm going to take your greatest, most reliable asset, your best friend, and I'm going to use him to be the one that ends you because he knows you guys is born. I have to assume that like maybe the original timeline that Takamichi was in wasn't the actual original timeline at all in the story, because maybe like everything, maybe he was the leader of Tomon before or something like
Well,
that.
I guess maybe what you're getting at and maybe what you're saying is like we're not watching the original timeline. We're watching the timeline where Takamichi hopefully eventually does achieve his goal and saves everybody. So this is like that journey and what we're watching. So,
and that's something that might have already happened in like a more distant future, and because of, I don't know, what's his name? Apologies for motherfuckers playing clarinets and shit. But like, maybe it was more so because the dude is moving like he knows the timeline, like he knows what Takamichi can do. Because they also got rid of the police officer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming because that phone call came in and they knew that they would leave the car to Takamichi and Hina. They knew exactly what the fuck was gonna happen.
yes, and that's what I'm saying. Like, so there's like, we're watching the failed timelines. There's a timeline where like, okay, we did fix this, but they're like understanding that like Takamichi plays a role into like stopping whatever the fuck they got going on. So they know that like, okay, we know on this day, like she's supposed to die this way, and like Akun's supposed to ram in the back of both of them, and like they're supposed to die. But like, because like we're watching this nigga this other timeline of this nigga, we're seeing that he gets saved.
And it's like, so I think that accident didn't happen at all.
No, the accident didn't happen at all.
It's like, bro, but
she still eventually died in a car-related injury because of violence with Toman.
Yeah.
So that is still like the way she died.
Yeah, and I guess they still have to make it concurrent with something. There has to be this way by this person at this time.
And him saying that same shit.
Yeah.
Like the exact same shit.
I feel like he's gonna continue to say that shit, like, cause he keeps on saying save everyone, cause Aku knows it's like you're just not scared of a motherfucker like that or like Kasaki, unless you know Kasaki has power, because the ability of the handshake between Takamichi and old boy is still not explained. Nobody knows why that happens. Nobody knows how that happens, and it's like. Why would I assume that Takamichi is the only and the brother are the only ones that can have that ability? Or because we're not even sure how the older brother's knowledgeable when the nigga returns from the past. So just how he's knowledgeable and when Takamichi returns from the past, are there other individuals who are knowledgeable of when Takamichi returns to the past?
Yes, that's the good question, and I think that there are. I think that we see that there you know, there could be for sure, because it's like, okay, there's somebody that knew that like Naoto was gonna get a call. We don't even know who was the one that called Naoto. If these niggas is told and they got like folks that they pay off in the police department, who's to say that they didn't make that call at that moment because they knew to get them alone to like, you know, to get the thing done. Like, you know, it goes, I feel like it runs deep.
And they're currently fucking shit up in present timeline, which forces him to go back to past timeline to fix it. I don't know how. Like, I feel like you would just go back to the day before, but you can't do it like that. So it goes back a certain amount of time, and it's like I feel like Takamichi he doesn't retain any memories, bro, from what we understand of his past, which is a huge thing. The fact that you remember the thing that you actively lived in the past when you go back, but when you get back to the future, everything that happened is like. I don't know shit. I don't know why I broke up with her. I don't know why the fuck I'm here. Like, he doesn't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? And when you don't know nothing, who else knows something besides you? Because Akun was there, and he was like, Akun was, and the fact that Akun was living his dream.
Yeah.
And it's like, it makes it seem like it was purposely made to be portrayed that way on Akun's part, because it wasn't portrayed that way last time. Like, this is how I had to present this nigga this way to let his guard down, so he thinks that he actually did change the future, but he kind of did, but he kind of didn't, because we still gonna keep doing our shit. He's like I could have taken. And there's a second.
Because we still don't know. Like, I guess because it's still part of Toman after. Like, only thing that happens is that like Takamichi is part of them now, because in the original timeline, Takamichi like ran away after that shit happened. His other friends stayed within Toman, and like, you know, we see that other version of Akun with the bald head and the tats. And then this version of Akun works in the hairdresser, but he's still part of Toman. And like, just to your point, like Takamichi now, he remembers the times that he lived through in those things, but he doesn't remember the times after that he came back from the past and whatever happened with all of them in the group and what eventually led them to become.
Also, is the others. You said save everyone. Is it just referring to Takamichi's close friends, or is it also including Mikey and Draken?
No, and I think that's why he said he's going to be the head of Toman, because it's just like, nigga, I don't know who he could be. If we saving everybody that's associated with Toman, like I gotta be over that, like, and follow, in that sense, following the first steps of Mikey, because it's like Mikey like becomes the head of Toman, and he looks out for everybody that puts on that jacket, he look out for him. And
where is Mikey and Draken?
No, that's what we got to figure out.
Because I would have figured they would have been the nail or the thorn in the side of these Valhalla motherfuckers or whatever. Because it's like, all right, you got old dude with punishment and sin, and it's like whatever this group is that's wearing these pinstripe suits and these glasses, it's like they are the ones to look out for. Because if he's still like the lieutenant or the vice commander, and he's not the one because the one in charge had like a different cut.
Yeah.
And he had different hairstyle and different glasses. I think he had like more like orange or red hair. But who are y'all running with that's looking like this is mob? This is the mob, son. These niggas are too clean. They're too clean and too organized.
Yeah.
And again they made it look like Akun wasn't a part of none of that. No tats, no nothing. But it was like, or did they approach him after he made contact with? No, he was still underneath his thumb the entire time.
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Whatever thing that they did to Akun happens in the gap that we don't like. Happens in the gap that like Takemichi doesn't remember, and like that's like. I feel like now we go back with the next half of these episodes. I feel like we're gonna go to like, okay, what did happen to Draken and Mikey like after these things happened? What did happen like with the gang, and like why did this shit still devolve to the fact that Hina dies and Takemichi's supposed to die?
And this is I would believe like a pivotal turning point for Takemichi. I shouldn't see that motherfucker building no more puzzles. I shouldn't see him building no more puzzles because at this point it's like you experienced everything, bro. You seen it all with your eyes. It's like, damn. It's one thing to see it going on the news. Another thing to see it get going in your hands. You can't just go back to being Trashamichi. You can't. You can't.
No, it's the time for Trashamichi is past. I mean, like, and really, like that scene was fucking. That's a horrifying scene. It's insane. And I just want to like he has to know, like, and I think that we're gonna see a shift in Takemichi, or at least I hope to see a shift in Takemichi, because like he finally got up the courage to tell Hina how he felt about her, and it's like, you know, he said Aishiteru, like, and like, you know, I don't know that much about like I'm like all of that stuff, but like with Japan, but I do know that like when somebody say like a couple, like you say Aishiteru like on your wedding day. You say like every once in a while. You say on like your 20th anniversary. You say that sparingly. You don't just throw that out there. So for him to like hug her as she was dying and like scream that, like means that like no, like this man really felt this love from like everything that he had, like, and to say that. So like ultimately, like to preserve that, you have to go about it the way I see it. Like you have to go about it in the way of like ain't no more puzzles, ain't no more about this. Like you got to be committed to doing what you got to do to save everybody that you got to save.
And I think also the reason why he broke up with her is also a mystery.
Yeah.
Of why this plays a part, because it might be that thing like I can't
break up with it. Yeah.
Because like this shit's real or whatever over here. You know what I'm saying? So like I think maybe at some point we'll get to that point in the timeline where it does come to where it does show at that moment where they did break up and show why he made the decision. Mm-hmm. And it'll show the present day awareness of like Takemichi in the past.
Yeah.
To be the one to make the decision of like, oh, this is why we broke up. I have to make the decision to break up, which says that like all this stuff has already happened before.
Yeah, it seemed like, yeah, are we just watching this loop? These guys are destined to have to intertwine. Like, I think to your point, like, okay, he thinks that like he has to, like, I gotta break up with you, Hina, because like if we're together, like it'll make it more dangerous for you. But like understanding that, like, okay, well, we know like in another timeline that she just died, regardless of whether you know her or not, she dies. And she dies because of violence with Toman. So it's like, even if you accomplish like the saving her, that's not enough, because you guys are still going to intertwine. You're still going to be, because you're both still tied to Toman and the violence that comes from like that situation. So
also a pinstripe dude, one of those gang members was in the area. This is the second time. Like, so first time Akun died and jumped off the building. Pinstripe dude is behind something like air conditioning units and shit like that. Second time, motherfuckers walked to the bathroom. Who knows where he was at initially? Like he was around, and then Akun shows up. You know what I'm saying? Because you would have thought that he was in the car or some shit like that, but nah. Now this shit's crazy. I'm enjoying this. This is good. This is a nice fucking
No,
out of
way
nowhere.
to get us like fucking hyped and ready to go for the next half of this season. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I was like, well, it seems like everything has been accomplished here, and I'm like, I don't know why we got more episodes to go through, but. I mean, like, and especially with the way it started, because I was just like, man, if this is going to be slice of life hijinks for like 12 episodes, I'm like, nah, I'm good.
I get frustrated at the man just not manning up and it's just out there on the date asking some questions, do something. The brother's giving you the option plays, but
man, wow, setting you up for the alley. You just don't even, like, it's almost just like you got Trae Young guarding you. You don't even want to go for the dunk. It's like, oh my gosh. Like, what's going on? But, hey man, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget, we're all bros here at the RoKo Bros. And until next time, y'all, peace.